Welcome back, beautiful soul. Welcome to Checked In, reclaiming intimacy from the inside out. I'm your host, your guide, Dr. Tabitha Taylor, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. Before we begin, let's slow this a moment down. Wherever you are, driving, walking, sitting, or resting, gently bring your awareness back into your body. Take a slow breath through your nose and a longer breath out through your mouth. Let your shoulders soften. Unclench your jaw. Allow your body to know there is nothing it needs to do right now. Nothing to perform, nothing to figure out. Just listening is enough. And today's episode is for the woman who quietly wonders, what happened to me? Why is this happening to me? Why do I feel disconnected from intimacy even when I love my partner? If this question has ever lived somewhere inside of you, this conversation is for you. Today we're talking about why so many women feel disconnected from intimacy and how reconnection begins from within. The truth is, many women reach a season of life where intimacy feels different. Not gone, not unwanted, but distant. You may notice you care deeply about your partner, but feel emotionally far away. And physical intimacy feels like something you should want rather than something you naturally feel desire for or drawn to. Your body may feel numb, tense, detached, or checked out. You go through the motions while part of you feels absent, not there. And many times the thought that comes to your mind is, I'm wondering if something is wrong with me. Something must be wrong with me. But what I want you to hear first, gently and clearly, is this. Disconnection is not dysfunction. Disconnection is protection. You might be wondering, how do I know if what I'm experiencing is disconnection? Because many times disconnection can be very subtle. It doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes being checked out feels very, very functional. Here are a few gentle signs you may be disconnected from intimacy without even realizing it. You care about your partner, but intimacy feels like another task on your to-do list. You find yourself mentally somewhere else during physical closeness. You feel affectionate, but not fully there in your body, not present. You say yes to intimacy, but on the inside you feel tired, pressured, or neutral. You're not even lukewarm. You rarely notice what you want, only what's expected of you. Touch can feel overwhelming or, strangely enough, numb. You long for connection, but also feel relief when somehow intimacy is postponed. You move through your days highly capable for everyone else, but disconnection from your own needs, sensations, and desires. If you recognize any of these, pause for a moment. Hear this. Nothing has actually gone wrong. Your nervous system has simply learned that staying, even when slightly disconnected, feels safer than being fully open. And today, it's not about changing that. It's about self-awareness and understanding with compassion. Disconnection happens because your nervous system's primary job is not pleasure. It's safety. Every moment beneath your conscious awareness, your body is asking, am I safe enough to stay open? And when life becomes overwhelming with chronic stress, emotional responsibility, caregiving, past pain, unresolved experiences, or years of putting yourself last, the nervous system shifts into survival mode. And survival mode prioritizes efficiency, responsibility, and protection, not desire. Not play, not pleasure, not vulnerability. So the body saves energy by reducing access to sensations connected to intimacy and pleasure. This can look like feeling numb, having low desire, difficulty relaxing, anxiety, emotional distance. Feeling present for everyone else, but absent from you. And here's something important. Most women don't disconnect suddenly. They disconnect gradually through self-abandonment, through self-bypassing over and over. Many women learned early that disconnection required being accommodating, being strong, or being easy to love. I don't know, whatever that means. So, you may have become the helper, the peacemaker, the emotional manager, the hero, the caretaker, the one who holds everything together. And this is called over-functioning. You anticipate needs. You carry emotional labor. You stay super aware of everyone else, and slowly, without even realizing it, your attention moves outward, away from you. People-pleasing becomes a way to maintain connection. The problem is self-abandonment becomes the cost. And with self-abandonment, there's disconnection. There can be anger, resentment, even silent rage. And here's what self-abandonment looks like. You say yes when your body says, no, I'm tired. You push through discomfort. You silence your own needs to avoid conflict or disappointment. And over time, your nervous system learns, my role is to care for other people, not to feel me. Over time, trust inside the body begins to disappear because intimacy requires presence, and presence requires safety. If your body expects that intimacy means pressure, obligation, or losing yourself, it will protect you by pulling back. It will protect you with disconnection. It's not because you don't want connection, but because your body wants to be safe. This is why intimacy cannot begin with trying harder, fixing desire, or forcing connection. It begins with returning back to you, returning back to yourself. Reconnection starts when you shift the question from how can I feel more for my partner to how can I feel safe inside me again? Because when safety lives inside of you, presence returns, bodily sensations return, curiosity returns, and desire has space to awaken, to come alive, honey. You stop performing intimacy and you begin experiencing it. And this is intimacy from the inside out. And this is the heart of being checked in. Let's gently experience this together. Take a slow breath in and a longer breath out. One more time. A slow breath in and a longer breath out. Notice any sensations you may notice in your body. Notice if your shoulders soften, if any place in your body feels slightly less tense. You don't need to change anything. Just notice. Silently repeat to yourself, my body is allowed to slow down. I don't need to leave myself to stay connected. I am safe to come home to me. And now if you can gently ask your body, what do you need right now? Don't force an answer. Just listen. Maybe it's rest, space, softness, breath. Whatever arises is enough. Take one more breath. As you move through your day, gently reflect. Where have I been going through the motions instead of being present? When do I notice myself leaving my body? What would it feel like to stay connected to me first? There's nothing to fix. Just noticing begins reconnection. If today's episode resonated with you, know this. Disconnection is not the end of intimacy, honey. It is often the beginning of awakening. Your body isn't broken. It's been protecting you. And it's waiting for you to come home. Desire doesn't leave. It goes quiet until safety returns. And for now, take a moment to thank yourself for showing up today. I'm Dr. Tabitha Taylor, your host, your guide, and I'll meet you next time, right here as we continue reclaiming intimacy from the inside out. Be sure to subscribe for next week's episode, and I'll see you then.